Welcome back. These are the highlights of the race we've just seen. It was Ashwin Datta who started at pole position. Tijal Rao started at second. Arya Singh at third. Raghu Rangasamy at fourth. And who would have thought it would end exactly the same way? Although it was a wonderful start for Vishwas Vijayaraj, the championship leader, started at P5 and very quickly was involved in a battle with Raghu Rangasamy for the second and third position, although Arya Singh very quickly sped off, had a great start, and through that corners on the first lap made sure that he had built up that little bit of a gap. Arya Singh was second in the Drivers' Championship. Ashwin Datta was third. Both of them in fact tied on 41 points each. On your screen right now, car number 16, that's Ashwin Datta. You talk about Ashwin, the lad from Chennai. He's been with Dark Dawn for a few years. He missed out on the championship a couple of years ago by just a point or so. Arya Singh and Vishwas Vijayaraj they knew that they had to win the race. Arya Singh to cut that deficit that he had with Vishwas Vijayaraj in the Drivers' Championship. Vishwas Vijayaraj, although had very quickly, as you can see on your screen, moved up to second, starting from P5, moving ahead of Raghu Rangasamy. And he knew that a podium finish here would consolidate his position right at the top of the drivers' charts. Although we had 16 racers start this race, there were a couple of penalties as well for Ashok Lal. There was in fact a penalty for Suresh Kataria and Meera Erda as well. And then this was one contact that happened between Ashwin and Vishwas Vijayaraj. Vishwas spinning, although managing to keep the car engine running and rejoining the pack. Ashwin luckily did not lose anything and very quickly went on with the racing business. This is where the pressure was coming on Tijal Rao from Raghu Rangasamy. You see this battle between Meera Erda and Amir Saeed there, car number 23, the red Ahura racing car. These were the race leaders on that occasion. It was Arya Singh who was leading. There was a Dark Dawn 1, 2, 3 till then. Tijal Rao was third, very closely followed by Raghu. And Raghu, who had a terrific round 3. That was a street circuit in Hyderabad. Accumulated 28 out of possible 30 points. Dark Dawn has continued to dominate, although Raghu had other ideas. And knowing Raghu, how he is, he's someone who just does not give up. He will take the charge and he will take you on till the very last inch of the final lap.
Every time Rahul Rangasamy gets into the mix, there is some drama that's going to happen. And there was what a drama this was around. Number 12, still staying very close. Ashwin Datta was relentless. He knew he had to win this. He knew he needed to take a win under his belt. And when he decided that it was time for him to do it, he made sure that everything came in. Arya Singh, will this be counted against him? Remember, he took an escape route. Did he join safely? Yes, he did. In fact, he joined in when there was no traffic. That's the kind of lead that he had already picked up. It's that mistake that really put him back.
But he did ever so well. He was one of the top 3. He had to let the others go, then rejoin the race, and very quickly he closed that gap between himself and Raghu Rangasamy to just about a second. And now you see he had already overtaken Raghu to go on to move into the third place. There was Ashwin Datta continuing to lead, closely followed by Tijal Rao, and the third Dark Dawn of Arya Singh. This is where you can see 3 laps were remaining. That's the incident happened with Vishwas Vijayaraj coming and locking it with Anushya Gulati's car. Very quickly the safety car was out. We had that feeling, the fear that the race could then be red flagged. And it was. Now, live pictures from the Curry Motor Speedway, where we got a delighted Ashwin Datta at the top of the podium, Tijal Rao coming in second, and Arya Singh settling for the third place on the podium. And it is a Dark Dawn 1, 2, 3. Afzal Riaz would be a very happy man, Solomon.
Well, I agree. He's like, okay, job done, but now where is the championship? These guys always ask for more.
I'm sure it's kind of a sweet and sour feeling for him at the moment. He's got the 1, 2, 3, but obviously he'll be a bit concerned about Anushree as well, who we know is being straight away taken to the medical facility. She's doing well. She's all right. There's nothing serious there. So that little bit of sheen taken away from this 1, 2, 3.
Arya Singh wants this podium to end because he knows the victory was his, but then he will stay back and savor the moment for his team. Sometimes you race for yourself, but then it's the team that always comes first here again.
You can see
Arya Singh,
you can see he's not happy, Arya.
like, come on, what do you want to ask? Ask me now.